Sometimes life isn't easy, nor is it fair. But then again, who said life was meant to be easy and fair? There are those days where you wake up and everything seems to go right. No matter how little effort you put in, it just feels like you can do nothing wrong. And then there are those days, no matter how much you try, no matter how much you prepare, no matter how much you wish, everything just seems to turn into shit. Now, it's very easy to say, yes, I really enjoy those good days and I hate the bad days. But do you know what? It is the bad days. It is the days where it feels like everything is an effort. The days where it feels like you're climbing mountain after mountain just to achieve even the most simplest of tasks. They're the days we look back on as the days that help us to grow. The adversity that we encounter on days like that are the ones that help us strengthen our character, our resolve, and help us become the person that we ultimately want to become. In a lot of ways, life is like the weather. It has seasons, and no matter how much you despise the bleakness and the darkness and the cold of winter, eventually spring comes, and then summer. And no matter how much you enjoy the sun and the warmer weather, eventually the leaves fall and winter beckons again. So what are we going to do? Are we going to sit here and only enjoy 6 months of the year because we dread the other 6 months because the circumstances are not what we considered perfect? Are we going to sit here and complain? Are we going to sit here and dwell and wish and be envious and take no action? Because those are times that are wasted. And none of us know how much time we have. None of us know what's going to happen in the future, whether it's tomorrow, a week down the track, or 10 years down the track. The only thing we can do, the only thing that we have control over, the only thing that makes any difference is right now. So what are you doing with your right now? Are you sitting here dwelling? Are you sitting here complaining? Are you sitting here wishing? Are you sitting here reminiscing? Are you sitting here just hoping that somebody's going to magically knock on your window and give you that job you want? Are you sitting here just hoping that you're going to win the lotto? Are you just hoping that everything's going to get better? Because the chances of any of those things happening are slim to none. And the only way that you're going to get anywhere in this life, the only way that you're going to find any happiness that is long-lasting is by having a plan that you execute every single day, no matter whether it's winter, no matter whether it's summer, no matter whether it's wet, dry, hot, cold, it doesn't matter. Things that you do on a daily basis, no matter what the surroundings are, no matter what the environment is, and no matter what the situation brings. The one thing that every single human being on this planet yearns for is happiness. But not all of us do the necessary things or take the necessary steps to get there. We think happiness is a random phenomenon that happens in the universe and that you have no control over this. But you do, because everything you do, every action you take, every action you don't take, takes you either closer to happiness or pulls you further away. Life is a series of choices. Life is a series of options. If you choose the wrong choice, if you take the wrong options, happiness will not be the end result. And by the way, happiness is not always about money. It's not always about fancy cars, exotic holidays, big houses. Happiness is that feeling that you have inside. No matter whatever else is going on around you, you feel this sense of inner peace and inner joy that is not always something that money alone can bring. There are unlimited stories of people who are not wealthy, who live very happy lives because everything else is fitting into place. Similarly, there are also numerous stories of millionaires, billionaires, who are so miserable that they ultimately take their lives because money does not give them the fulfillment and the happiness that they thought that it was going to. So friends, I urge you, I plead with you, not to delay this any further. Look for your why. Look for the reasons that would make life happy for you. And whatever you can do to get closer to that happiness, you go do it. If that means you have to make drastic changes, there's a saying by a writer which goes something along the lines of, to have a new life, your old one must die. And sometimes you need that. You need your old life to die in order to blossom and to feel happy. And sometimes along the way, when your new life beckons you and you take the necessary steps to attain your new life, you're going to lose a lot of things along the way. This could be in the shape of material things, but this could also be in the shape of family and friends. Your true people, the ones who actually ultimately care about you irrespective of the situation, will always greet you on the other side. And those that don't, well, it just tells you they were never your friends in the first place. Happiness is the only thing that matters in life. So what are you doing today? What are you doing tomorrow? And what are you doing the day after to get closer to that goal? Friends, I wish you a happy life.